Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better Show with your hosts LeeSilber and Ellen Goodwin.
Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better Show. I'm your host, Ellen Goodwin, along with my host,
LeeSilber.
Hi, Lee.
Hi,
That was
Ellen.
very touching.
Well, this is what I want to talk about today. We talk about time and, making the best use of it. That's the crux of this show. And to what end, right? Why? Why would you want to have more time? What would you, at the end, say, I wish I had more time for what? And from what I've been spending a lot of time with my mom. She lives at a retirement home. And so I'm 1 year away, by the way. I can move in the year. But I'm just surrounded by people. And when you talk to them, and as a relation to time, they always say, gosh, I wish I had spent more time with its people.
Okay.
That's the key thing. So we get so busy doing all these things, and sometimes it's at the expense of our relationships with people. And what I'm telling you is at the end, there's, this void of, I wish I had more time with my sons, or my wife or whoever it is. And that's a regret that people have. So as we try and make the most of our time, let's try and at least not lose contact with, stay reconnected to the people that matter most. And so that doesn't necessarily have to take a lot of time. A quick call while you're driving, a birthday card, don't forget, or send them a Groundhog Day card or something odd like that. Some way to stay connected throughout the year with the people that matter most. So what I did was I made a list of all the people in my life, and then next to their names I put a plus or a minus. Good influence, bad influence.
Whoa, okay.
And I ended up prioritizing the list of all these people because it's nice as a business person to have a lot of contacts, but it's better to be, have some really good people
Right.
that you go deeper with, that you have a more meaningful relationship with, rather than a superficial relationship with a bunch of people.
Right.
And so for those the ones that made my top 25, I'm spending a lot of more time with them. They invite me to go to do something, I will. Or they pop up on the feed. Instead of just liking their thing, I'll write a comment on their social media. Basically going the extra mile for these key people.
I like that. Am I in the top 25?
So
Oh, no, you're 26.
You just missed the cut, Ellen. I'm
so sorry.
sorry, man.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, good to know.
When's
Good
your
to know.
birthday again?
What was your name again? No, I like that because what is it all about? It is spending time with people, with the things you like. I mean, you could be an introvert, and the whole idea of spending time with people might make you crazy, but maybe spending time with your hobbies, with your dog, your cat, whatever. It's not all about just working super hard to save time. It's using that time in a way that really fills you up.
I spend a lot of time with my kids, and sometimes it's like we could be in different rooms, different cars, different planets. They're on their phones, I'm driving or whatever, but I'm trying to be more present and trying to get them to be more present. So we, put down the phones. How was your day? What happened? Tell me what you're going to be doing tomorrow. Just trying to get past everyone's kind of in their own little world. Actually, you're in other people's world when you're on social media.
Yeah.
But to try and get them to open up more, to get more comfortable with talking. Just so maybe I don't spend a lot of time, but I want it to be more meaningful, more impactful, deeper. And so I'm trying to make sure I tell my kids, when they tell me something, hey, great job. I'm proud of you. Stuff like that some people, they think everyone knows, and they'll get to it sometime. Someday I'll tell them how important they are, how much I care, how much I value their friendship or whatever. And then that time just goes by. So take the time, make the time to do something special for the special people in your lives.
One of my favorite questions to ask at the end of the day, like when Chris comes home, what made you laugh today? Because it makes you think about it. And if he knows I'm going to ask that, you start to pay attention. What made me laugh? What was amazing to you? I saw something or I learned something that I had no idea. But what makes you laugh? I like that one just because it takes you out of the work thing, the every day, and it makes you realize that there's great things in the world that
Ellen?
make you laugh.
I'm moving you up.
I'm moving into the 25.
You're number 25. You
Yeah.
just made it. I really.
My day.
You make me smile. You make me laugh.
Awesome.
Unintentionally, but you do.
Unintentional. So if you're working to quote unquote save time, use that time in a way that's meaningful, that you won't regret it. You'll never regret listening to the Faster, Easier, Better show. So be sure and be with us again next week for another episode.